Hello and welcome to my channel, Ripples by Gia. I'm your host, Gia, and on this platform, we talk all about energetics, highest consciousness, and how to land it through your vessel, your portal, your body. And I work very closely with the element of water to make all of this a reality. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited actually today because today we are going to talk about psychic gifts and how to activate them. Yes, I feel like I haven't spoken about this topic in a very, very long time. Um, but I feel like this is the best time to speak about it. It is the best time. I mean, we are in horse year, we are activated, we are in a new timeline, a new era. Why not be psychic now? Why not? Right? And like always, this is a very unscripted, raw podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, you can tell I have my own mane all out wild and crazy, honoring the horse here. Um, so I'm gonna get super cozy. I'm sitting in a new spot, and I think this may be our podcast spot. I think I like this. The lighting's good here. I like the background. I think this may be it. This may be a winner spot, but we'll see. We'll see. So I get this question all the time, right? And I get these comments all the time by like my clients. They're like, oh, Gia, I can never do a reading like this, like you. I can never get information the way you do. I'm just not up there. I'm not up there in consciousness. I'm not a psychic like you. And I'm like, ay, ay, yo, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I'm just like, please don't underestimate yourself. The same creator that created me created you. He put an intuition in you and he put so many gifts in you. Are you ready to remember? Is actually the question here. It's not that, oh, am I gifted or not gifted? Do I have intuition or do I not? It's truly, do you want to activate it? That's a question. Do you want to live your life as an intuitive, mindful being? Do you want to activate all your sensitive stuff? Because life does get really different once you are activated. I have to give you that warning and disclaimer for sure. But it also gets a lot more fun. You get to create from a beautiful consciousness. You get to recall your dormant healing abilities. You get to be so empowered in your sovereignty. And you ultimately start reading yourself and your thoughts and your body like a wisdom, book of wisdom, sorry, a book of wisdom. And after I say that, I was gonna follow up question like, oh my God, like how do I start? How do I start activating my psychic abilities? How do I start honing more into it? And I go, okay, well, it starts from your body because it truly does. It starts from your body. And in order to activate your psychic gifts, all your senses must be activated. Okay. So your sense of smell, touch, sight, hearing, taste, six, seven, eight senses, how many you got? They all must be activated. In order to do that, you must be present in your body and in your time of now to feel. You must feel everything around you. The Matrix has literally been very intentional to make sure you don't feel anything, that you do truly disassociate, that you leave your body. They numb you out with food, alcohol, entertainment. They grab your energy and your attention however, whenever they can, right? So you must be present in the body. And if you have been disassociated for a very long time and you're like, I actually don't know what my body feels like I have no idea. And I feel like I can't even see clearly because I've been so disassociated for a long time that my senses feel like they're not working at optimum function. Then you need to clean up your diet. You need to eat food that is alive and vibrant, and that's going to fuel you. You need to see in your environment, what are you looking at every single day? If that refrigerator in the corner is really bothering you, it's always in the way, well, maybe you got to move it out of the way now. The artwork around you, the colors around you, the people around you, how are they making you feel? What are the scents around you? Do they uplift you or they just smell, whatever, normal? It's nothing big, nothing exciting. Because just like how if you don't use a muscle, you lose it, it's the same thing with all our senses. If we don't use our senses, they become on autopilot and we eventually lose them. Okay. You need to be in all your senses. And the reason why the Matrix has been so intentional of pulling you out of your body all the time, making sure you don't feel anything other than what they want you to feel. And by they, I mean like the dark energies and the forces, is if you are fully in your body and you have full awareness, your mind's eye is very active, which is your sacred vision and sight. Okay. If you are fully aware, you're in your body, you're present, you cannot be manipulated. As if anything foreign came into your field, let alone your body, your field, a frequency, a vibration, you would immediately know. And your discernment level raises, it goes up. You would immediately know and you wouldn't allow it. But if you're numbed out and you're walking around and what does it smell? I don't know, who cares, whatever, blah, 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 right? And oh, what did I do today? I can't remember. I'm so tired. Oh my God, a long day at work, whatever. Let me just watch my favorite TV show and numb out, whatever. I'm too tired. They can give you anything and you're very likely to accept it because they're burning you out, right? They're burning your brain out on illusions and deceptions. So in order to activate your psychic gifts, you need to activate all your senses. So when you are eating your food, don't watch anything. Look at your food, maybe touch your food, feel the texture of it, feel the taste of it in your mouth. When you're drinking your coffee or tea in the morning, sit with your coffee and tea and really drink it. Smell it. Smell your food, smell your coffee. Engage with it. And when you're done eating, half an hour, 45 minutes, really engage how you feel. Are you getting sleepy and tired, or do you feel energized? How are you feeling? In your day, whatever you're walking by, in your home, outside, at work, wherever you are these things inspiring and uplifting you, or are they just, whatever, I don't care for it? Because that is how they pretty much get you. Because then you don't realize what's going on around you. You're so numbed out that it becomes subconscious. And then you become on autopilot, and then all your gifts, your healing abilities, I'm going to call it the organic water DNA, starts to become more and more invisible, dormant, like it doesn't exist because you don't use it. Our senses are very, very sacred because they put us in our body, our portal, where all these things activate from. We live in our body. So the body is the most sacred. There's a reason why they are manipulating water, food, environments. There's a reason for that, right? Nothing's just happening. It's all intentional. So why not get very intentional about your body and health and put your body first? How do you want to feel in your body? What is your body saying to you? Because also, if you have discernment of, okay, I like how this tastes and I don't like how this tastes. I like how this smells. I don't like this smell. I feel the best in this environment. I don't feel good in this environment. Your discernment is being practiced and you're getting more and more clear on what is working for you and with you and what is not. So when you're activated in your senses, all these dots start to connect. And then all of a sudden, when you are, cleansing your body, like I said, with real foods that actually give your body nourishment, you have the nervous system then and the capacity to hold more. Your nervous system gets exercised to bend and not break. And your nervous system starts to communicate with you more and more of how and what you need to do to regulate because you're so involved with your body and your senses are activated. And when that happens, your mind's eye is very clear. Your pineal gland is very clear. You're able to remember. You're able to connect. And then you start receiving your gifts one by one. Well, not receiving, they start coming online, is what I'm going to say. They start getting activated more and more. And you start to notice, oh, I have more deja vu. Oh, I had this dream and it's happening right now. Oh, as soon as I looked at this person, I knew something was off. Or when I looked at this person, I immediately knew we'd be the bestest friends. These little micro hints start to become macro. And you start to pick up on a lot more. You start to become the energy of the creator in oneness. You become one with God, the creator. But you must be in all your senses and you must be in your body in order to activate any kind of gift, honestly. And that's why breath is so important. Breath is life force. And when we breathe, we are able to get a sigh of relief, a sigh of connection, a sigh of letting go, because it releases all the correct hormones. So in order to start your activation journey, I'm going to call it, for your gifts, you must first be in the body, activated through all senses. And anything that's bothering you, let's just say, you're not able to work out, you're tired, you have fatigue, go get that blood work done. See what's happening with the hormones. Go see a naturopath, go see a holistic doctor, Chinese medicine doctor. Get the herbs you need in your body. Get the workout you need to get in order to stay clear as water. So you're always flowing and you're not stagnant in loops created by the matrix. And I've started to do this one-on-one work with my clients so much of how they are able to bring their dormanted DNA online. And again, I share wisdom and knowledge there. I don't have any magical button that I'm going to press and will immediately put on all your abilities. I share the wisdom and the gifts of how I walked through this journey and how I am here at this level now with the consciousness I am at. But that is the starting point. And I feel like it is never spoken. People are always talking about, oh, start meditating, which is a part of the journey. Yes, these things are tools, shadow work, meditation, the whatever, the Kundalini awakenings and Reiki and all these modalities, they are a part of the journey. Okay. But you are the journey. You are the journey. So your senses must be activated. So your nervous system can regulate and you have the capacity to hold yourself first. And you'll immediately notice all the gunk is just coming out from your emotional body, your physical body, your psychic body, your spiritual body, other bodies. Your whole field starts to recalibrate to its optimum function. If you have any further questions on this topic, you can DM me on Instagram, same username, Ripples by Gia. You can send me an email. You can leave a comment here. Everything is linked below in the description box. But I thought it was really important for me to come on here and let you know it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. It's being present with your body, involving all your senses, making sure they're activated and being used on the daily basis, and you're not just brushing things away because you're too tired. Why are you so tired? That's a question too, right? So it's as simple as that. And that is why I'm here. I'm here to simplify these complex, big ideas of consciousness, energy, and our vessel and all of that. So if you enjoyed this podcast episode, whether you're watching it on YouTube, you're tuning in from Spotify, Apple Podcasts, please do like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment on how all of this landed. If you're curious to know how I support my clients through this, you can absolutely contact me via email, which is also linked below in the description here. I'm very, very happy and supportive in answering any questions and curiosities you may have if you do feel like that's a journey you'd like to start. And also, I would like to put that out there. You don't need a second mortgage to work with me. That's another friendly joke I like to make because I believe spirituality is inherited. It is our gift. It is not a privilege. And spirituality is accessible to all. So I've kept my pricing accessible to all, keeping this moral and principle in mind. Okay. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for coming back. Or if you're new here, welcome. I'm so grateful to have your presence here with me as always. Please keep thriving. We came here to thrive, not just to survive. And on this note, I will be ending this episode here. Everyone, take care of yourself. Enjoy the week. Get some sun, get some water, and tell all your doubts and fears to get the F out of the door. Ciao, take care.